glad you could join us. Welcome to Showtunes for a Cause in partner with Stage Door presents their Halloween Spooktacular show. Just remember, all contributions help fund our 2021 season. Now you just sit back and enjoy the show. We're so glad you could make it. We're so glad you could make it. We're so glad you could make it.
Here we gather on All Hallows Eve to witness a cast of spooky characters, each seemingly to have nothing to do with each other except for one singular element: a book. A book that travels through space and time and only opens for the chosen few. What's inside? Come with us as we travel to magical kingdoms, a bakery in London, a nightmarish graveyard, and oh, so much more. Why, we even travel to Ohio. Who knows? Maybe by the end of the journey, the book will open for you. We begin our adventures in Salem, where something is brewing.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine. You can't stop the things I do. I ain't lying. It's been 300 years, right down to the day. Now the witch is back, and there's hell to pay. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine! Hello, Salem! My name's Winifred. What's yours? I put a spell on you, and now you're gone. So long. My whammy fell on you, and it was strong. So strong. Your wretched little lives have all been cursed 'cause of all the witches working. I'm the worst. I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. She ain't lying.
If you don't believe, you better get superstitious. Ask my sisters.
She's vicious.
I put a spell on you, a wicked spell. I put a spell on you, sisters. I say into pie, up and baby, up and die.
I say enter pie, alpha maybe up and die.
In Kamakoriyama,
In Kamakoriyama.
Hey,
Hey,
I say bye bye, bye bye.
Don't let a puny spell detour you from our journey, or it may just cause you to go mad. Perhaps it's already too late. Are we destined to descend into madness? And if we succumb to the crippling madness, will death be our only prayer of escape? Many a man stumbled down that winding, twisting path. Two men come to mind. Would you like to meet these so-called mad men? Be careful and watch your step, for just like these two discovered, there's no turning back.
Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I'd go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow, and then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the funny farm, where life is beautiful all the time. And I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats. They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid, right? You know you laughed, I heard you laughed. You laughed, you laughed, and then you left. But now you know I'm utterly mad. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha. They're coming to take me away, ho-ho, hee-hee, ha-ha. To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha. Cooked your food, I cleaned your house, and this is how you pay me back for all my kind and selfish loving deeds? Well, you just wait, they'll find you yet, and when they do, they'll put you in the ASPCA, you mangy mutt. And they're coming to take me away, ha-ha, they're coming to take me away, ha-ha, ho-ho, hee-hee, to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be happy to see those nice young men in their clean white coats. They're coming to take me away, ha-ha. To the happy home with trees and flowers and chirping birds and basket weavers who sit and smile and twiddle their thumbs and toes, and they're coming to take me away, ah, to the happy home.
I only want to say, if there is a way, take this cup away from me, for I don't want to taste its poison, feel it burn me. I have changed. I'm not as sure as when we started. Then I was inspired, but now I'm sad and tired. Listen, surely I've exceeded expectations. Tried for 3 years, seems like 30. Could you ask as much from any other man? But if I die, see the saga through and do the things you ask of me. Let them hate me, hurt me, nail me to their tree. I want to know, my God. I'd want to know, my God. Want to see, I'd want to see, my God. Want to see, I'd want to see, my God. Why I should die? Would I be more noticed than I ever was before? Would the things I've said and done matter anymore? I'd have to know, my Lord. I'd have to know, my Lord. I'd have to see, my Lord. I'd have to see, my Lord. If I die, what will be my reward? If I die, what will be my reward? Have to know, my Lord. Have to know, my Lord. Why should I die? Oh, why should I die? Can you show me now that I would not be killed in vain? Show me just a little of your omnipresent brain. Show me there's a reason for you wanting me to die. I'm far too keen on where and how, but not so on why. Alright. Oh, just watch me die. See how I die. Oh, just watch Then I was inspired, but now I'm sad and tired. After all I've tried for 3 years, seems like 90. Why then am I scared to finish what I started? What you started, I didn't start it. God, thy will is hard, but you hold every card. I will drink your cup of poison. Nail me to your cross and break me. Bleed me, feed me, kill me. Take me now before I change my mind.
Unfortunate outcome for that young man, for sure. However, just as life finds a way to continue, so does this journey. Let us not linger on such a dark, foreboding scene. From some of the darkest times springs forth love. Ah, love, wonderful and chaotic, wrapped with a little crazy and tied with a sweet bow of madness. Oh, beware of love. It can warp your senses and slowly drive you insane. So, heed my warning and fall in love if you dare.
You're crazy, and you're not crazy enough. That's the problem. Once I was hopeful, thought we were one. Life less than perfect, finally begun. But now I wonder, are we undone? I want to treasure you in death as well as life. I want to cut you with my love and with my knife. But can I live as your tormentor and your wife when I am crazier than you? I'm crazier than you, and nothing up till now has proved me wrong. I'm crazier than you, that's just the overview. So get on board or simply move along.
I'm not impulsive.
Yet I truly love you.
I'm not deranged.
I'd never ask that of you.
But in this moment, I feel I've changed. I want to climb Mount Everest, go to Mozambique. I want to be impulsive, want to be unique. Can you believe I mean it when you hear me shriek? I'm crazier than you, I'm crazier than you, and now I'll prove to you exactly how. I'm crazier than you, I'll do what you can do. From here on in I give my solemn vow.
Pluck the arrow from its quiver, hold it in your hand, be brave.
Pierce the apple, not the liver, or we're dancing on my grave.
Place it in the bow and steady.
Can't you shoot that thing already?
I demonstrate that fear is my
Believe me,
idea.
fear is yours.
Cause in the moment that you're frightened, life is
Then the
real.
life must be real, real.
And in a flash when I release and seal the deal, I'm crazier than you, I'm crazier than you, and live or die, I'll let you have control. I'm crazier than you, your parents screwed you too. From here on in, you're singing to my soul, my soul.
Well, who would have thought that a waitress from Rowena would have had the balls to bust me out with my old 45. And who would have thought that a farm boy from Toledo could outsmart the smartest lawmen and walk out of here alive? My name is gonna make the history book. Too bad I won't be here. I may have started out with small-time crooks. In a year or two, I'll be as known as Chicago's Al Capone.
Bye, baby.
You're coming with me, sugar. Thanks to you, Bonnie babe, I can make plans again. I've got lots of reasons to keep living. It's true that love can set you free, and this world will remember me.
You said you go straight, Clyde, I wanna be in movies. I can't name one movie star who's doing robberies on the side. I know in my heart, babe, that Hollywood is calling. How can I be in the spotlight if we always have to hide?
We'll need some dough to get to Hollywood. 1 or 2 jobs should do.
But after that, we will be done for good.
Babe, when Hollywood gets a hold of you, they'll be saying, Clara who? No need to rush, everybody gets our autographs. Hell of a ride on our epitaphs.
To live in legends, that's what we will be. And that's okay with me. Every place that we go, folks will turn their heads. They'll be hollering from Dodge till Denver. We are the pair that they'll discuss. Yes, this world will remember us. We are making dang sure that we leave our mark. You can make your mark by digging ditches. No wonder we're who they'll discuss. Yes, this world will remember us.
This dang world will remember us.
This cold world will remember us. No way they won't remember us.
No more talk of darkness, forget these white-eyed fears. I'm here, nothing will harm you. My words will warm and calm you. All I want is freedom, a world with no more night. And you, always beside me, to hold me and to hide me. Then say you'll love me every waking moment. Turn my head with talk of summertime. Say you'll share with me each night, each morning. Anywhere you go, let me go too.
Nighttime sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness stirs and wakes imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor. Grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. And close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall surround you. Hear it, feel it, closing in around you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind. In this darkness that you know you cannot fight, the darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication. Touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let your dream begin, let your darker side give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight. Help me make the music of the night.
I warned you about love. It's dangerous. It will have you robbing banks, seeing visions, and questioning your inherent love of torture. Love is not the only thing that can drive a person to examine their reality. Life can often drop you off at the crossroads of who am I supposed to be, and who do I want to be? Have you ever found yourself pondering these very questions? Perhaps it's time to take a good look in the mirror. Do you even recognize the face looking back at you? Do not fear, for you are in good company. These poor souls, too, find themselves trapped in this exact paralyzing dilemma.
I don't have a sunny disposition. I'm not known for being too amused. My demeanor's locked in one position. See my face, I'm enthused. Suddenly, however, I've been puzzled. Bunny rabbits make me want to cry. All my inhibitions have been muzzled, and I think I know why. I'm being pulled in a new direction, and I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm being pulled in a new direction. Through my painful pursuit, somehow birdies took root. All the things I detested, impossibly cute. God, what do I do? Mother always said be kind to strangers, but she doesn't know what they destroy. I can feel the clear and present dangers when she learns that the boy has got me pulled in a new direction. But I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm being pulled in a new direction, and this feeling I know is impossible, so I'll confide that I've tried, but I can't let it go. It's disgustingly true. Pulled, pulled, pulled. Puppy dogs with droopy faces, unicorns with dancing mice, sunrise in wide open spaces, Disneyland, I'll go there twice. Butterflies and picnic lunches, bunches of chrysanthemums, lollipops and pillow fights and Christmas Eve sugar plums, string quartets and chia pets and afternoon banana splits, angels watching as I sleep, and Liberace's greatest hits has got me pulled in a new direction. If they keep insisting, I'll stop resisting. Just watch me pulled in a new direction. I should stay in the dark, not obey every spark, but the boy has a bite better far than his bark, and you'll bet I'll bite too. Do what's truly taboo as I pulled in a new direction.
There are few who deny it. What I do, I am the best, for my talents are renowned far and wide. When it comes to surprises in the moonlit night, I excel without ever even trying. With the slightest little effort of my ghost-like charms, I have seen grown men give out a shriek. With a wave of my hand and a well-placed moan, I have swept the very bravest off their feet. Yet, year after year, it's the same routine, and I grow so weary of the sound of screams, and I, Jack, the Pumpkin King, have grown so tired of the same old thing. Oh, somewhere deep inside of these bones, an emptiness began to grow. There's something out there far from my home, a longing that I've never known. I'm a master of fright and a demon of light, and I'll scare you right out of your pants. To a guy in Kentucky, I'm Mr. Unlucky, and I'm known throughout England and France. And since I am dead, I can take off my head to recite Shakespearean quotations. No animal, no man can scream like I can with the fury of my recitations. But who here would ever understand that the Pumpkin King with the skeleton grin would tire of his crown? If they only understood, he'd give it all up if he only could. Oh, there's an empty place in my bones that calls out for something unknown. The fame and praise come year after year, does nothing for these empty tears.
Over now, I know inside, no one must ever know the sorry tale of Edward Hyde and those who died. No one must ever know. They'd only see the tragedy, they'd not see my intent. The horror of Hyde's evil would forever kill the good that I had meant. Am I a good man? Am I a madman? It's such a fine line between a good man and a...
Do you really think that I would ever let you go? Do you think I'd ever set you free? If you do, I'm sad to say, it simply isn't so. You will never get away from me.
All that you are is a face in the mirror. I close my eyes and you disappear. I'm what you face when you face in the mirror. Long as I live, I will still be here. All that you are is the end of a nightmare. All that you are is a dying scream. After tonight, I shall end this demon dream.
This is not a dream, my friend, and it will never end. This one is the nightmare that goes on. matter what you may pretend. And he'll flourish long after you're gone.
Soon you will die and my memory will hide you. You cannot choose but to lose control.
You can't control me, I live deep inside you. Each day you'll feel me devour your soul.
I don't need you to survive like you need me. I'll become whole as you dance with death. And I'll rejoice as you breathe your final breath.
I'll live inside you forever now, with Satan himself by my side now. And I know that now and forever they'll never be able to separate Jekyll from Hyde.
Can't you see it's over now? It's time to die.
No, not I, only you.
If I die, you'll die too.
You'll die in me, I'll be you.
Damn you, Hyde, leave me be.
Can't you see you are me?
No! Deep inside,
I am you. You are Hyde.
no, never!
Yes, forever.
God damn you, Hyde! Take all your evil deeds and rot in hell!
I'll see you there, Jekyll.
The constant battle between good and evil, who we are and who we want to be. It's a confrontation no one can run from. We all must face it at some point. It is inevitable. Who is going to win that struggle? Is there a compromise? Or perhaps part of you must die so that the real you may truly live? A difficult quandary to ponder indeed. And now it has come to the point of our adventure that we must take a break. Get yourself some nourishment and refreshments, for we still have a long way to go. And lest you forget to pay tribute for witnessing this incredible journey, a helpful link shall be posted to point you in the right direction. I'll see you on the other side. You've come back, and just in time. The little goblins have become restless. I hear the Goblin King has in his possession a particular book that may be of interest to us. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know what mischief is lurking behind every corner.
Let's do it! Yeah, go girl!
You remind me of the babe.
What babe?
The babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe. I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use.
Slime and snails, or puppy dog, thunder or lightning.
And baby said,
Dance magic,
dance magic, dance magic, dance magic, dance.
Jump magic,
Jump magic, jump magic, jump magic, jump.
that magic spell on me.
Slap that baby, make it free. I saw my baby trying hard as babe could try. What could I do? My baby's fun had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use.
Slime and snails,
Puppy dog tails,
thunder or lightning.
and baby said,
Dance magic,
dance magic, dance magic, dance magic, dance.
magic spell on me. Jump magic,
Jump magic, jump
magic,
jump magic, jump.
that magic jump on me.
Slap that baby,
Make it free.
dance magic, dance magic, dance
Magic,
dance magic, dance. Spell on me. You remind me of the babe.
What babe?
The babe with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo?
You do.
Do what?
Remind me of the babe. Dance magic, dance. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dance magic. What kind of magic spell to use? Slime and snails or puppy dog tails? Thunder or lightning? Something frightening.
Dance magic, dance magic.
Dance magic, dance. Put that baby spell on me. Jump magic, jump.
Magic
Jump magic, jump. Put that magic jump on me. Slap that baby, make it free. Dance magic, dance. Dance magic, dance. Dance magic, dance. Dance magic, dance. Jump magic, jump.
magic jump.
Put that magic jump on me. Slap that baby.
Make it
Slap
free.
slap that baby. Make it free.
Dance magic,
Dance magic, dance. 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 my office. About you boys, but if you're like me, then hanging around this old manhole is bringing you down. 6 feet under, getting under your skin. Cabin fever is setting in. You're stir crazy, stuck in a rut. You could use a little pick-me-up. I can give you what it is you crave. A little something from the good old days. I got the wind right here in a jar. I got the rain on tap at the bar. I got the sunshine up on a shelf. Allow me to introduce myself. Brother, what's my name? My name is Our Lady of the Underground. Brother, what's my name? Our Lady of Ways, Our Lady of Means. Brother, what's my name? My name is Our Lady of the Upside Down. Brother, what's my name? I'll tell you my name. Persephone. Brother, let me guess. It's the little things you miss. Spring flowers, autumn leaves. Well, ask me, brother, and you shall receive. Or maybe these just ain't enough. Maybe you're looking for some stronger stuff. I got a sight for the sorest eye. When was the last time you saw the sky? Wipe away your tears, brother. Brother, I know how it feels. I can see you're blinded by the sadness of it all. But look a little closer and everything will be revealed. Look a little closer and there's a crack in the wall. Slot, you'll get an eyeful. You want the moon? Yeah, I got her too. She's right there waiting in my pay-per-view. How long's it been? A little moonshine ain't no sin. Tell my husband to take his time. What the boss don't know, the boss won't mind.
That was simply delightful. But not everyone we meet on this adventure is as happy as a baby dancing with goblins, or as smooth as an underground jazz session. For some, the journey is a solo adventure. Loneliness is a fickle friend. Do you find yourself unburdened with the heinous hindrance of friendship by choice? Or perhaps it's due to a myriad of unfortunate circumstances.
There's There's only so much that a heart can take before it starts to break. Please don't make me love you. Please don't make me need you. I've no room in my life for something like this. Please don't take my mornings. Please don't steal my summers. I know they will vanish the moment we kiss. I grow weak when we talk. I'm confused when we touch. I should just walk away, but that's asking too much. Please don't make me do this. Please don't make me want this. All my dreams were taken until I met you. You're the one I think of soon as I awaken. Funny how the heart tells the mind what to do. I'm not sure I can go through all the joy and the pain. Much better not to let these dreams take flight. Please don't make me love you. Please don't make me need you. Simplify my life by just setting me free. Promise me you'll do this. Only you can do this. Please don't make me love you unless you love me.
What does that wispy little brat have that you don't have, Dub?
She can't hold a candle to the beauty of your smile.
How about a pulse? Berated by a mile.
Overvalued.
Overblown.
If he only knew the you that we know. And that silly little creature isn't wearing his ring.
And she doesn't play piano.
Or dance.
Or sing.
No, she doesn't compare.
But she still breathes air.
Who cares?
Unimportant.
Overrated.
Overblown.
If only he could see how special you can be. If he only knew the you that we know.
If I touch a burning candle, I can feel no pain. If you cut me with a knife, it's still the same. And I know her heart is beating, and I know that I am dead. Yet the pain here that I feel, try and tell me it's not real. And it seems that I still have a tear to shed.
Soul-redeeming feature from that little creature is that she's alive.
Overrated.
Overblown.
Everybody knows that's just a temporary state, which is cured very quickly when we meet our fate.
Who cares?
Unimportant.
Overrated.
Overblown. If only he could see how special you can be. If he only knew the you that we know.
If I touch a burning candle, I can feel no pain. In the ice or in the sun, it's all the same. Yet I feel my heart is aching. Though it doesn't beat, it's breaking. And the pain here that I feel, try and tell me it's not real. I know that I am dead. Yet it seems that I still have some tears to shed.
Please take pity. I'm blind and so lonely. Someone, I need someone. Send me someone who will care. Someone, send me someone, a friend to end despair. Someone to comfort my soul. Someone to make my life whole. Can you hear me? Someone, I'm praying for someone. I'm saying there's someone out there for me. Each night I'm yearning, tossing and turning, dreaming my dream comes true. Someone, please send me someone. I'm so blue. Oh, Lordy, look down on your poor blind hermit. It's been so long since I felt the touch of someone's hand. So long since I heard the sound of someone's voice. Each night, all I hear is the wind in the trees and, if I'm lucky, an owl or maybe a cricket. Oh Lord, let's face it, we're talking lonely here. Can you hear me? Someone, I'm praying for someone. I'm saying there's someone out there for me. Each night I'm yearning, tossing and turning, dreaming my dream comes true. Someone, please send me someone. Dear God, send me someone. Thank you.
That's not how I thought that was going to end. But everyone needs a friend. I'm curious to see how the two of them got on. But alas, we cannot linger here. There are business deals about to transpire, a Boy Scout mantra misused, and a dangerously clever offspring ready to step into her mother's high heels. A warning to my fellow travelers. Do not tarry too long in any specific place, lest you get lost and caught up in a tangled web of mischief gone awry. Oh, and most importantly, beware the meat pies.
I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain. But maybe they've a glimmer of potential if allied to my vision and brain. I know that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside. But thick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. The lights are not all on upstairs. But we're talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just listen to teacher. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. We'll be prepared. For what?
The death of the king.
Why? Is he sick?
No, fool, we're gonna kill him. And Simba too.
Great idea! Who needs a king? No king, la 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 la.
Idiots! There will be a king.
Hey, but you said...
I will be king. Stick with me, and you'll never go hungry again.
Yeah, all right. Long live the king! Long live the king! Long live the king! It's great that we'll soon be connected with the king who'll be all-time adored.
Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me. So prepare for the coup of the century. Be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous planning, tenacity spanning, decades of denial is simply why I'll be king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Yes, my teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bared.
Be prepared.
Mr. T, what have you done? Well, what are we supposed to do with him?
Later on, we'll take him and find some secret spot and bury him.
Well, yes, I suppose we could do that. I don't suppose he's got any relatives going to come poking around looking for him.
Well, you know me. Bright ideas just pop into me head, and I was thinking, seems a downright shame.
Shame?
Seems an awful waste. Such a nice plump frame. What's his name has? Nor it can't be traced. Business needs a lift. Debts to be erased. Think of it as thrift, as a gift, if you get my drift. No? Seems an awful waste. I mean, with the price of meat what it is, when you get it, if you get it.
Ah!
Good you got it. Take for instance Mrs. Mooney and her pie shop. Business never better using only pussycats and toast. Now a pussy's good for maybe 6 or 7 at the most. And I'm sure they can't compare as far as taste.
Mrs. Lovett, what a charming notion, eminently
Well, it
practical
does
and yet
seem a
appropriate as
waste.
always. Mrs. Lovett, how I've lived without you all these years, I'll never know.
Think
How
about it. Lots of other gentlemen will soon be coming for a shave. Won't they? Think of all them pies.
What's the sound of the world out there?
What, Mr. Todd? What, Mr. Todd? What is that sound?
Those crunching noises pervading the air.
Yes, Mr. Todd. Yes, Mr. Todd. Yes, all around.
It's man devouring man, my dear.
And who are we to deny it in here?
Oh, these are desperate times, Mrs. Lovett, and desperate measures are called for.
Here we are, hot from the oven.
What is that?
It's priest have a little priest.
Is it really good?
Sir, it's too good, at least. Then again, they don't commit sins of the flesh, so it's pretty fresh.
Awful lot of fat.
Only where it's at.
Haven't you got poet or something like that?
No, you see, the trouble with poet is how do you know it's deceased? Try the priest.
Heavenly! And not as hearty as bishop, perhaps, but not as bland as curate either.
And good for business. Always leaves you wanting more. Trouble is, we only get it in Sundays. Lawyer's rather nice.
If it's for a price.
Order something else, though, to follow, since no one should swallow it twice.
Anything that's lean.
Well, then, if you're British and loyal, you might enjoy Royal Marine. Anyway, it's clean, though, of course, it tastes of wherever it's been.
Is that squire on the fire?
Mercy, no, sir, look closer, you'll notice it's grosser.
Looks thicker, more like vicar.
No, it has to be grosser, it's green.
The history of the world, my love.
Save a lot of graves, do a lot of relatives favors.
Those below serving those up above.
Everybody shaves, so there should be plenty of flavors.
How gratifying for once to know that those above will serve those down below.
Now let's see. Oh, we've got Tinker.
Something pinker.
Tailor?
Something paler.
Potter.
Something hotter.
Butler?
Something subtler.
Locksmith. Lovely bit of clock.
Maybe for a lark.
Then again, there's sweep if you want it cheap and you like it dark. Try the financier. Peak of his career.
That looks pretty rank.
Well, he drank. It's a bank cashier. Never really sold. Maybe it was old.
Have you any beetle?
Next week, so I'm told. Beetle isn't bad till you smell it and notice how well it's been greased. Stick to priest. Now, this may be a bit stringy, but then, of course, it's fiddle player.
Oh, this isn't fiddle player. It's piccolo player.
How can you tell?
It's piping hot.
Then blow on it first.
Oh. The history of the world, my sweet.
Oh, Mr. Todd, what does it tell?
Is who gets eaten and who gets to eat.
And Mr. Todd, who gets to sell.
But fortunately, it's all so clear that everybody goes down well with beer.
Since Marine doesn't appeal to you, how about Rear Admiral?
Too salty. I prefer General.
With or without his privates? With is extra!
What is that?
It's fop. Finest in the shop. Or we have some shepherd's pie peppered with actual shepherd on top. And I've just begun. Is a politician so oily it's served with a doily? Have one?
Put it on a bun. Well, you never know if it's going to run.
Try the fryer, fried it's drier.
No, the clergy is really too coarse and too mealy.
An actor, that's compactor.
Yes, and always arrives overdone. I'll come again when you have judge on the menu.
White. True, we don't have judge yet, but we've got something you might fancy even better.
What's that?
Executioner.
Have charity towards the world, my pets.
Yes, I know, my love.
We'll take the customers that we can get.
High-born and low, my love.
We'll not discriminate great from small. No, we'll serve anyone, meaning anyone, and to anyone at all.
You may be master of your chosen occupation, with several strings of polo ponies in your stable. You must remember all the same that at the crux of every game is knowing when it's time to leave the table. And it's important to be artful in your exit. No turning back, you must accept the con is done. But now and then you might recall the moments when you had it all. You had the charm, you had the talent, and my God, you had some fun.
It was a ball, it was a blast, and it's a shame it couldn't last. But every chapter has to end, you must agree. It was a joy, it was sublime, a splendid way to earn a dime for a dirty, rotten guy like me. When you look back on all your conquests and deceptions, you see 1,000 flawless pearls set in a strand, laid out from Biarritz to Rome. Each one is perfect as a poem, an opus to be proud of, though it's written in the sand.
It was a ball, it was a thrill. You had the grace, you had the skill to know exactly what to say and what to do. You wouldn't trade a single day or have it any other way. A dirty, rotten guy like you.
It's almost a religion, the need to take a pigeon and to play your part with elegance and zest. But when it's time to fold the act and your duffel bag is packed, take comfort in the fact that you've been working with the best. It was a blast, it was a ball, it was a gas. I loved it all, cause I was hanging with the man, and that's a plus.
You've got the verve,
you've got the guts,
you've got the nerve,
you've got the nuts.
I guess we're dirty, rotten crooks.
We're dirty, rotten schnooks.
Dirty, rotten
go! It was a trip, it was a blast, it was a shame it couldn't last, cause it was almost too prodigious to discuss.
So we got screwed for 50 grand.
I think we still deserve a hand. Dirty, rotten guys like us.
Look at you, look at me, I don't know who to be. Mother, is it wrong, is it right, be a thief in the night? Mother, tell me what to do.
I was once like you, my child, slightly insecure. Argued with my mother too, thought I was mature. But I put my heart aside and I used my head. Now I think it's time you learn what dear old mama said. Don't you wanna be evil like me? Don't you wanna be mean? Don't you wanna make mischief your daily routine? Where you can spend your life attending to the poor. But when you're evil, doing less is doing more. Don't you wanna be ruthless and rotten and mad? Don't you wanna be very, very good at being bad? I have tried my whole life long to do the worst I can, clawed my way to victory, built my master plan. Now the time has come, my dear, for you to take your place. Promise me you'll try to be an absolute disgrace. Don't you wanna be evil like me? Don't you wanna be cruel? Don't you wanna be nasty and brutal and cool? It's not for us to ponder, this was preordained. You and I shall rule together, freedom soon regained. Mistress of the universe, powerful and strong. Daughter, hear me, help me, join me, won't you sing along?
Yeah, we're gonna be evil. It's true, never gonna think twice. And we're gonna be spiteful.
Yes, spiteful. That's nice. In just an hour to our future safe and sure. This mother-daughter act is going out on tour. If you wanna be evil and awful and free, then you should thank your lucky star that you were born the girl you are, the daughter of an evilicious queen like me.
Like mother, like daughter, they say. Could the same be said for this dynamic duo?
Excuse me? What are you doing here and in the dark looking and in my chambers? Don't you know who I am?
I do, my lady. I'm here about that book.
Ma'am? The book.
Yes, Mother?
And what, pray tell, would someone like you be interested in this book?
Call it mild curiosity.
And who are these people?
Let's just call them fellow travelers, friends even, who've journeyed far, following the many adventures in that book.
They look iffy to me, especially that one, who I think is Patrick Miller. I do believe he owes me money. Oh, yes. Well, this book, you see, it comes to those who truly seek it, such as yourself. This book travels time and space, all geographical planes.
Yes, but what exactly is in the book?
Oh. Why, it's our music. It's our songs to tell our stories when words simply aren't enough. Each song quite unique, but when woven together becomes a tapestry of many colors and textures. Why, it's quite...
Beautiful?
I was going to say magical, but I guess beautiful will work. Well, now I'm bored with you. Come now. I feel like with the daughter spa day coming on. Oh, and dear sir, do keep your eye open. You never know when the next song is lurking around the corner. Come now. You know, I was quite inspired by Dracula's book. I will do a little shake next time.
My daughter's getting married, I can't believe it's true. She doesn't ask her parents before she says I do. And what about my husband, oblivious, naive? This evening's getting serious, these Ohioans won't leave. But I can't let these latest troubles rob me of my bliss. For when I'm scared of true disaster, I remember this. Death is just around the corner, waiting patiently to strike. One unplanned electrocution, that's the kind of end I can comprehend when I'm feeling uninspired, or I need a little spree. I'm reborn, knowing death is just around the corner, coming after me. Get it? The corner. Death is just around the corner. Death is just around the corner, waiting high upon the hill. Someone buried in an avalanche. That's the kind of gig I could truly dig. Marriage often disappoints you. Not each husband is a gem. So I'll mourn knowing death is just around the corner, coming after him. If life's all plums, I'll muddle through some. But when death comes, I hope it's gruesome. Ha-cha!
Some people die from public stoning, faulty wiring, faulty zoning, cherry pits they didn't know were there. It could be by a jungle cat, a slippery mat, a baseball bat, perhaps an unsuccessful love affair. It could be on a speeding train, it could be underwater, it could be too much Novocaine, or even by your daughter. Perhaps a bad mosquito bite, a title fight, religious rite. My darlings, it might even be tonight. Death is just around the corner. No one's ever been immune. Turning off a respirator with a simple click, scandalously quick. I can face a new tomorrow if I make it past today. I feel good saying death is just around the corner, swiftly on its way. Just around the corner, and you have to heed the call. Don't ask why, for your death is just around the corner. You and I, happy being both the mourned and mourner, say goodbye, because death is just around the corner, coming for us all.
And with that, our journey has come to an end. But the adventure is not really over. It will always live on as long as stories are told and songs are sung. This isn't even close to the end of this book. Oh no. This was merely a chapter presented to you by Showtunes for a cause. You know, I hear with your valued and immeasurable support, they will be able to continue to share stories. Perhaps the next story will be yours. Thank you for coming along with me. Until next time, stay safe and never stop singing your song. Okay, this is really, really hard. I'm terrified. Just take it, because I'm like, it's gonna fall and it's gonna go right into the fireplace. Maybe you could do that off camera. You could voice the scarecrow. Wow. See, oh, you know what we could do? We should shoot that, and then you walk in. And you'd be like, oh look, our shadow comes from outside. That would be fun.
Picture. Oh, do a picture. Just do a picture. And you change and go home.
Right.
Thank you for. Oh, that was redundant.
Oh, hold on. Wait, if I'm sitting next to Chloe.
Shut up!
How slumped over I am. I gotta put my corset back on. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. You're fine. If you need to pick TJ, you go. We're just gonna redo that ending.
Hey, check 1, check 2. Check, check, check.
3, 2.
It's amazing. It's